And it's thanks to the rain these past few weeks that these hills in Lake Elsinore are covered in millions of beautiful poppies. Take a look. The local owner of Maximum Security, the horse disqualified from the Kentucky Derby, says he's going to file an appeal following the decision. Within the past 5 months, the same model plane has been involved in 2 deadly crashes. There is definitely concern as airlines around the world are grounding Boeing 737 MAX 8s. The gas tax increase has significantly impacted gas prices in California. Drivers did not get to vote on these taxes, however, they may get a chance to get rid of them. As we enter the season of giving, San Diegans are keeping less fortunate children in mind this year by donating toys to Toys for Tots. Construction for affordable housing has already begun in San Ysidro with this $43 million development. It's opening day here at Petco Park, and we're celebrating 50 years of Padres baseball. A semi-truck carrying mulch crashed and flipped over here on State Route 76 near Palma Valley. First responders rushed to rescue the 2 people trapped inside. Unfortunately, 1 person was pronounced dead on scene. The other was airlifted to Palomar Hospital and is said to be suffering from minor injuries. CHP is still investigating what caused the accident, but they have an idea.
Yes, speed does appear to be the factor here, and that's based off a possible mechanical issue with the brakes. That will be determined upon later inspection.
After several hours, crews managed to get the truck upright, leaving 1 lane of the state route closed, causing traffic to back up. We spoke to drivers who were not surprised to hear that speed might have been the cause.
People always, the street bike people love this. There's photographers, people drifting and all that. Usually not semi-trucks, that's not the issue, but I don't know.
I travel this road. Ortega Highway is another bad one that I'm on all the time, and yeah, a lot of times it's motorcycle riders that get in big wrecks because they're trying to have fun, but sorry to hear that.
California drivers are feeling the pain in their pocketbooks at the pump. At the beginning of November, a new gas tax hike went into effect, raising California gas taxes by about 19.5 cents per gallon. By July of 2019, that number will climb to over 41 cents a gallon. The tax increase will raise billions of dollars to fund road repairs and mass transit improvement. However, the hike is costing families over $780 more in costs per year.
Fortunately, I have a few roommates, and them as well are in the same shoes as me. We're, recent graduates, and we don't have the most, exquisite jobs and near minimum wage. So it's definitely been a challenge. And hearing from my coworkers and my roommates, they're definitely all expressing the extra stress that's going to put on them and their family. And they're even considering, will they have to relocate their housing, for cheaper rent, because San Diego is already so expensive as is.
The increase is affecting people of all income levels and all demographics. Polling shows that over 70% of Californians are opposed to the gas tax hike. The gas tax increase has significantly impacted gas prices in California. Drivers did not get to vote on these taxes, however, they may get a chance to get rid of them. Reform California has launched a gas tax repeal initiative, allowing California voters who are opposed to the gas tax increase to sign a petition. The campaign needs to collect over 500,000 signatures by March to force the repeal onto the ballot for next year's election. Carl DeMaio, chairman of Reform California and a former San Diego City Council member, is helping lead the fight against the new gas tax hike.
It will send a message to all the politicians. We're sick and tired of you nickeling and dining us to death. We have no more money to give you. We're barely making ends meet as it is because of your lousy economy and your lousy cost of living mandates. And so enough of the tax hikes. We already pay enough in taxes. Spend the money better.
Reform California has events in which voters can stop by or even drive through to sign the petition. To check the list of events, go to reformcalifornia.org/events. Voters can also sign the petition online at stopthecartax.org. Every year during the holidays, many families struggle to provide their children with Christmas gifts. The Marine Corps Toys for Tots program collects new, unwrapped toys each year to distribute as Christmas gifts to less fortunate children in the community.
It's a great cause. There's a lot of kids out there that just don't get the same thing all the other kids get. They don't see the holiday spirit. They don't get the holiday spirit, and this is one way to provide for the kids in San Diego. Something that's needed.
Members of local communities unite in a common cause each year during the annual toy collection and distribution campaign. The primary goal of Toys for Tots is to deliver a message of hope and to help less fortunate children experience the joy of Christmas. As we enter the season of giving, San Diegans are keeping less fortunate children in mind this year by donating toys to Toys for Tots. This is the 70th year that U.S. Marines are doing the toy drive. I'm here right now with the Marines and volunteers that are determined to fill these 7 tons with toys by the end of this afternoon. Over 55,000 kids received donated toys last year, so the Marines are hoping to top that number this year. The Toys for Tots campaign is confident they will reach that goal with the contributions of generous San Diegans.
I think it's just important to give back. My mom used to tell a story when she was a kid. They didn't have money. She often didn't have presents at all. And so for her, you know, it was always important. Anytime she sees a booth where she could donate, she did when she was alive. And I'm trying to carry that on because I can imagine there's a lot of kids like the kid she was.
Toys for Tots is accepting donations until December 20th. For a full list of drop-off locations or to make a donation online, go to toysfortots.org.